Good evening, Nick Inman from VolumeProfileTrader.com on Thursday, August 23rd. S&P markets took it on the head today. Shorts won the battle, sellers won the battle, and we finally saw some resistance in this market. We finally saw a break of this little trend we had. Let's see if I can get the right tool. We had a little trend line support, held it yesterday, finally broke through it today. So that tail we got on the 21st, the 21st is still intact. I think that the market, you definitely want to be market neutral here. I don't think there's a reason to be overexposed to the long side or the short side. And the reason why is because the market is still in an uptrend here. The only thing is, alright, from the buying standpoint, you're in an uptrend, so you're looking to buy the weakness off of this. From the selling standpoint, you're at the same highs where it was right to be a seller, two times in a row. Well, I guess you could say three times the way it tested. So basically, this is an inflection point in the market, and you're looking for a resolution one way or the other. One thing to note is, and I'm just going off this daily chart here, I'm not getting into hourly chart yet, is 1370 down to 1357 or so. If the market touches that, I think that is a good buying opportunity for the market. That is where you want to put your money to work if you're looking to be a buyer of the market. And the reason why is because you have great defined support there, or potential support, where you have the lowest risk, highest potential reward opportunity in the S&P for this example. So let me, and I'm scrolling over here, let's see if I can get the right size. Okay, hourly chart with the monthly profile. Basically, we're settling into this current month's point of control. We have distanced ourselves from value from last month, from volume from last month. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see some type of retracement down to those, let's see, 1380, 1377 or so, those levels. However, as long as we're holding 1395 to 1404 or so, we're good. That's where the buyers could potentially come in and take this market up to another high. The key thing is watching 1412 to 1416 or so, and you wait to see what sellers would do if price gets up into those levels. But the important thing to realize is, coming next month, which is about 1 week away, there's going to be a move off of this 1400 level. It's either going to be down 20 to 30 points, or it's going to be up 20 or 30 points. The point is, it's going to move. It's probably going to move the end of this month or the beginning of next month. That's just kind of how the market works. And so just be patient. Realize that there will be a move coming. It just may not come, don't expect it tomorrow. Don't expect it at the beginning of next week. I would look forward to it maybe the end of next week. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because it's beginning of month, end of month sort of thing. So NASDAQ, one thing that I thought about here is, what was resistance, and I'm just looking at this trend line support. Trend line resistance. Maybe it becomes support here. Maybe we see a little more upside in the NASDAQ. However, when you look at it on on an hourly chart, I'm going to get rid of these drawings so we can see. We're trying to hold this point of control here. Price is doing what it can. However, if we do drop from these levels, what I would expect is a test of 2713 or so, 2715. That's this big volume bar down here. And the only reason I say that is because price tends to revert to some type of high volume. And this is your high volume. And what I would be expecting is, if the market wants to go higher, what you'll see is, let's say for example, the market trades down to 27.15 in the month of August. You would look to see if this 27.15 level turns to the point of control for the month of August. If it does, it will give you a nice move off these levels. However, if it doesn't, be aware that an entry could come from these 27.75 levels. Could be long, could be short. One thing that's tough right now is it's hard to determine. We've had a nice move to the upside. You should be in profit protection mode. You can speculate some to the short side. However, I haven't found much that is really interesting to me. I see a few things as far as names that look like a shorting opportunity, but at the same time, it kind of looks like a balancing move where the market's just going to be range bound, no vertical move. Basically, keep your powder dry. No need to get too aggressive in this market one way or the other right now. Stick with your setups, and if you do get an entry, go ahead and take it, but just don't expect something too crazy. The Dow definitely pulling back here. 100 points isn't out of the question. Even 150 isn't out of the question as far as a potential pullback. So just be aware of that, and kind of go from there. Russell, just to show you, retest of the point of control here. Nothing would be wrong with a pullback another 1-2% on the Russell. VIX, showing us a little bit of strength. People are buying volatility. That's good. That's what they should be doing. Just to show you, I do have a position on the Qs. Expires tomorrow. It's a put spread, 68 by 67. So essentially, I would need the Qs to drop significantly, over 1% tomorrow, to realize the full value of the spread. Right now, it's trading right around a break even. The break even for tomorrow will be around 67.70. So we'll have to wait and see. However, it was good protection. It went in the green for a little bit today. I just let it ride. I didn't want to take it off because the market, markets go up, markets go down. We've gone up. So the next step should be some type of retracement. And that's just kind of what you expect. I'm really looking at this volume right here from prior months. That looks like a pretty good level for a pullback. And if it happened tomorrow, that'd be great, only because that put spread, 68 by 67, will be nicely in the green. And if not, then, whatever. It's part of trading. So let's continue on. Gold. Caught this breakout here. This was a great move. I bought it the 20th, I think, this past Monday. I bought more gold. And we've seen 3 big updates straight up to this high volume area. Sure, we're at this, what should be resistance, but I consider this a breakout. Volume is increasing. I think this is a buy the weakness mentality, and I think you're going to see 17.16, 17.30 or so on gold futures in no time, which would be around 167 or so on the GLD. Also silver, this is breaking out. 31.50 or so to 32 is your target on silver. Just continue to let this work. And this 2 biggest positions right here, silver and gold. I guess we'll just to show you. This is why I got long gold. Last month's high volume area here, you can see it. It was support. So when we have higher lows, we got good entry bars here, and then all of a sudden, the point of control for the current month's holding, and on Monday, good buying opportunities, cheap shot. And the reason why it was a cheap shot was, if price dipped below these lows here, then you're wrong. Your expectations are breakout above these levels, and if it doesn't, you would see some type of retracement off of the point of control here. We didn't get that. It was a cheap shot to the long side, and it paid off. And to help, you had this triangle forming. You had higher lows, lower highs. Bam, a breakout to the upside. This is textbook stuff. You're just using volume as your levels to get involved in. Bristol Myers had a good day today. Point of control for the year, a little bit of resistance. I was trying to get a fill at 32.49. I didn't get it. So I took profits around 32.30. I don't remember the exact price, but it was right around those levels. And, this was fully disclosed on Twitter. So if you followed this trade, you're in the green. And, it was a pretty solid trade. One thing about a name like Bristol Myers is you can tend to buy a little more because the risk is a little less. It's a little less volatile. So just to point that out. All right, Coke, definitely, it's a position I initiated today. Definitely got hammered today, that's for sure. I was looking for this high volume area to hold. I still think there's an opportunity for this to hold. Last time this moving average was penetrated like this, it snapped back and kept going. I'm not saying that this is the case. We had a trend in Coke, and now it's kind of over. However, you'd look for some type of retracement eventually. If we do see more downside in Coke, feel free to let this position go. It's only down, let's see, it's not even down. Well, it looks like my bid ask is a little skewed on my trade station, but say it closed at 38.11, it's down about 1%, so that's not even a big deal. What you'd be looking for is some type of retracement. A trade up towards above 39 is ideal. Any type of potential move up to 39.25 to 39.50 is a level where you would like to take profits, and that's just kind of what I'm looking for. So give it another, say, 20 cents to the downside if you wish, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We take our loss, we move on. But this is the only trade that hasn't worked for me in the past couple of weeks. So, it happens. Actually, well, there's a few others, but as far as taking a loss, Freeport, that trade didn't work. But other than that, everything has been working. It's been working great. I'm just going to continue to ride the gold and the silver trend until it bucks me off. Other than that, my portfolio is pretty boring, and that's just kind of the way it's going right now. Apple, it's continuing to trade sideways. The uptrend's over for now, and now we're in a balance range between 658 and 666. That's your high volume area. You could extend it a little more if you choose to, but I don't think that's necessary. So overall, I'd be looking to protect some profits. This kind of looks like a bull flag, to be honest. I'd be looking to protect some profits going into the weekend. Don't initiate a position tomorrow unless if you're comfortable holding it over the weekend. Because I don't really think there's a need to. I'll probably just be looking to get a few day trades off on whether it be S&P futures or NASDAQ futures, and hopefully get a few good moves. I'll probably look maybe to protect myself on some gold and silver. We'll have to wait and see, but I will raise some cash going into the weekend. I'll just let you know what it is. So anyways, take care, have a good weekend, and I will talk to you this weekend.